OD butt packs. Typhon red small mesh pockets. More hydro carriers. Gray 2-point slings. Gray 2-point slings. OD black string backpacks. 8 mag stacked woodland rigs are being made. Tons more free bags. Promo code tonight has a different item on it. We haven't disclosed what that is. It's going to be cool though. Dual pistol mags, single pistol mags. More mesh pockets. A few more sewing machines in here now. Everything is up and running. Dean, what's up? Conrad, Joseph Frazier, how are you? Tyler Malroy, Byron Roberts, Mexo Farva, what's up? Sam, Isaac Barrett, Ebor, what's up? Steve Molina, what's going on? 8 mag stacked chest rigs, grocery bags, Halloween 22 bags, piled up. Tons of that shit shipped today. Anybody get shipping today? Anybody get a shipping tracking notice today? Amy, what's up? Big Mac, Steve, what's going on? Made it, had to restart phone. Somebody's bag, I don't know whose this is, but we replaced the zipper and that didn't fix it. We had to literally cut the fucking entire bag apart. We probably could have built a new bag faster. But there's a new zipper in that. Chuck Peoples, what's up, Chuck? Tiger Paw, Jason, what's up? Tracking today, right on, right on. Did anybody see the firewood hauler video? Firewood hauler, firewood tote, firewood carrier. Anybody see the video? Anyone? Anyone? Glenn, what's up, buddy? Kids got their wallets. Very cool, Isaac. Got pumpkin shirt. Man, I really like the pumpkin shirt. I really like the pumpkin shirt. We did it in green, too. Really, really cool. Just watched firewood video. Not yet. Saw the firewood carrier. Just watched the video and the new dog. So the new dog is 6 months old. She's huge now. I think she's 80 pounds maybe. Halfway done with the Optimize You order. Right on. Fuck. Oh, killer. Good for you, man. Awesome. Find me some Deca. Get me some Deca while we're talking Optimize. My fucking knee hurts. Ooh, smells like, I don't know what it smells like out here. Smells like laser. Cody has been lasering up mag doors or chamber doors, right? Ejection port doors. Howdy all the people. Stay Survival, what's up? Talk to Burnett. Saw the notification, right on. We recorded members' question and answer today, which turned into something, I think, quite different. We did answer the questions, but there's a lot more there. I don't know how long it went for. That was Amanda and I with real microphones and headphones and everything. So the quality, the audio quality should definitely be higher. The first part of the Pulling the Thread podcast is up, actually loaded now. I don't know. We'll probably make it go live tomorrow. The first hour is up. I listened to it. I'm the one that was on the fucking podcast, and I listened to them again, and I think they're great. John Witherspoon, heard you were here, man. Heard you were here today. Got the notification tonight, right on. Eight hours later. Amanda, what's 8 hours later? Well, you heard John was here 8 hours later? Debating on getting a butt pack, but not sure. Well, let me make this easy for you. I would bet that you couldn't even buy one. They're probably sold out already. So you shouldn't have one, because I would rather, if you have to debate about getting it and you're not sure, there's 100 other dudes that are sure. So let them buy it, man. No worries. Highlander butt packs? Nah, I don't think we've even made them ever. Derek Olson. We were recording the show. We were, buddy. We were. And the rabbits will wait, man. It's not gonna make any difference whether you get them today or in a week when you're back or whatever. We'll have some for you. Oh, we were done filming 8 hours later. You act like you don't want to do that. I mean, I can totally write you right out of the show if you don't want to be in there. Just wrapped up testing radios, listening to people in Virgin Islands. Very cool. Excited to listen to Pulling the Thread. Paul Vaccaro, what's up? Hello, John and Amanda. Ordered firewood carrier for my husband. What color did you get? What color did you get? We're going to do some other colors, but that's what we had samples of right now. I really, really like that orange handles on the Woodland. Really like it. And then put multicam black on the inside. And I don't even fucking like orange. Only one, so just that one. There's a custom color option on there. So guys can order whatever matches all their other weird shit. Black and red hydro carriers, badass. Yeah, those multicam black, they are. They are. They are pretty sweet. Brawl Dog, my people, what's up? Hope you're all productive day. Yeah, I think we all fucking killed it today. I'm a little tired, I think. So was that ask a mortician of any interest? Every now and again. Oh yeah, I have not looked at it yet. I'm actually very interested by it. A lot of times I'll take a link and click on it so that it's in my Google history or in my YouTube history. I haven't watched shit today or even the last few days. I've had a couple little things on, but this fucking cat, fucking menace. It will come running up and hit this hydro carrier and slide 10 feet across the floor like it's a skateboard. Because it slides on this. You know, every night there's somebody's like, hey, do you have this color H harness? And I'm like, no, we'll never have it till you order it. These are all H harnesses that were made today. You know who got them? People that ordered them. How are the sheep doing? The sheep are well. The sheep are well. We're going to have to bring in some food, though. I'm going to have to bring in round bales or something because everything out there's dead. I mean, the fescue in the back is amazing. It's fucking 20 inches tall and lush green. But fescue, I don't think fescue has a lot of nutritional value, especially for sheep, I think. So we're going to bring in, something proper for them. Your life is the only thing I have had time to watch all week. Been busy. Yeah, we've all been busy, haven't we? All of us. You guys in here especially busy. What breed of sheep are you raising? Not Katahdins, St. Croix. I have St. Croix. Hair sheep. I bottle fed the cats till they were 10 weeks old. I see you saying that. Who's the reply to? I don't see anybody on here. Brandon, do you feed the cats milk? Oh, there it is. Okay. What up, John? Just put in an order for a butt pack and hydro carrier with the coupon code. Right on. Right on. Thank you for your order. How about a trebuchet battle instead of a common battle with either watermelon or gourd vegetables? I like it. I like it. I must admit, I'm digging the lives more than content, BS content, more than our content or more than other people's content. The lives are something, I guess, I was going to say you have to be here for them at that time, but you don't. You can watch them later. The thing with the lives, if we did 90 minutes of live, there's really 20 minutes of real content if we, cut it out. Ooh, those are nice fucking earbuds. And it depends what you're looking for, right? Are you looking for entertainment? Are you looking for education? Are you looking just for product? Some guys are like, man, that dude talks too much. I don't care what he's saying. I just want to buy his bullshit. Well, then you got to weed through it, and find it. But generally, most of the stuff, when guys say that, and there's a lot of those dudes, man, I don't care. It takes too long. I want to buy your stuff, but it's too hard to buy. Well, lucky for me, the people that do come on here and talk buy all that shit before we get off the video anyways. So there's nothing left for the crybabies to buy. Honest rant and bedtime stories. What's up, man? Actively shopping 30 plus good acres, and I have to say, you two do great with your 10. With employees to wrangle nylon. You guys are killing it. Where are you looking for property at? Brawl Dog. And who are you? Like, are you looking, do we know each other? And where are you looking for property at? Like in Tennessee? In this immediate area? Like where? What's my daily driver? I don't have a daily driver, man. I go weeks and don't leave here. And most of the time I leave here, Amanda drives. If I leave here though, it just depends what I'm doing. Usually I take the Tundra, because I'm going to pick things up. Chuck, what's up? Ordered firewood carry Ryan Ray, you'll like it, man. We did really well on that one. Ordered an OD butt pack today. Did I put one online for you earlier, or you ordered it earlier after it went out? Product doesn't take that long. Quality takes time. Yeah. It's worth the wait, and the knowledge you gain from the video is priceless. I think so. I mean, there's something here for everybody. If you want to run a business, where can you go and talk to people who have run businesses for, more than I have run my business for more than half of this audience has even been alive, if you stop and think about that. Heard a podcast today that Venezuela is loaded buses full of their prisoners and sending them to the southern U.S. border. So Derek, we actually heard that 2 months ago, probably. I haven't heard the outcome of that. Would it surprise you that they're letting those people inside our borders, though? Those roll-up dump pouches seem great. They are great for 12 gauge. They're great for foraging. If you're out picking up herbs, if you're hunting mushrooms, shotgun shells, loose ammunition, spent mags, sensitive site exploitation, SSE stuff, right? If you're hitting a place and you need to remove hard drives and SD cards and electronics, it's good for everything, man. They really are. And they take up about 3 inches of room on your belt, probably less. And you can open it up and put a ton of shit in them. I think we're actually doing a video on the roll-up dump pouch next week. Love that it shows you sewing, firewood carrier. Evan, man, yeah, we cut. So I had already made. I had 2 of those floating around the shop for the last year, and then I made one the day before yesterday, and then yesterday morning, I'm like, hey, I need to cut a sample of this thing anyway. So film. Let's just film a couple minutes cutting it out, sewing it together, and we actually had. I think he filmed Miranda sewing one also. But it was the same footage, so we didn't put that, or I didn't even see the video till it was already rendered, but it didn't go in there. So, and then I knew we wanted to cut a tree down. I knew we wanted to buck it up. I knew we wanted to split it and then have some kind of into it, you know. So the fire worked. So it was good. It was good. About to get the Multicam black dump pouch. They're nice. They're fucking super nice. New video in the members section is real good. What's in there, Josh? What's in the members section? The firewood video, I put it in there about an hour early and then put it out public because we linked it into the website. Not many gear companies showing sewing. Yeah, isn't that weird? Like, isn't that fucking weird? If you make all this shit here in the United States, and you make it in, you know, in your building and you design it, how come there's no fucking video of you designing it and making it? That's just fucking bizarre, right? Like, I've actually had people say that we don't actually build this stuff here. I just do these videos at night. So basically they're insinuating that we can pretend that this stuff is made here and we actually offshore it. What about all the fucking thousands of videos we do where we just turn the camera on during the day and there's actual live human beings working at these stations? It's just baffling the shit people come up with. Short malice clips for dump pouch. Depends what you want to mount it to. You can do short, yeah. And you know, you don't have to have malice clips. You have a lot of options at this point. There's tons of companies making those things. Get on Amazon, put in malice clip, read the ratings, find something that you like, buy some of them. Picked up one of the carriers in the shirt. Thank you. Hey, Aurora Rings, what's up? 21 Kingdom 4. Who's in the closed group right now? I got 51 people on here. Who's in our private group? Brandon McGuire, am I a Freemason? If I'm a Freemason, and am I allowed to tell you that? Question mark. To be one, ask one, right? But are we supposed to put that forth if that is the case publicly? Hey, you guys want something? the first hour of the Pulling the Thread podcast up, and it's rendered and everything. Let me, I'm going to put this first hour online for you guys, for the members only. See if I can find it here. I actually listened to it myself. It's fucking, I think it's fucking really good. There's 3 hours of this. The first hour's up. I might completely be fucking myself by doing this on the analytics, but we'll put it up for you guys anyways. Here's a couple scheduled videos to go up. What are the best Strider knives? Silver and gold shorts. Huge update. Amanda wanted another something. We are back. Pulling the Thread part 1. I don't even know if we have any hashtags embedded in here or anything. Yeah, there's some here. Let me, where is unlisted, members only. Boom. All right, members only. You guys have access to the first hour of the new podcast with the new podcast set and the new podcast equipment. That's probably the first time you'll hear it with the new audio. Is there another Pulling the Thread video in the queue? It's great hearing and seeing Scully again. There is. I just made it available to our members group. Speaking of gold, I got 1 ounce generic bar today, $1,700. Is that what fucking gold is down to? Can we buy gold for 17 right now? $1,600 spot. Well, the rest of us get. You cheap motherfucker! It's $1. Just why are you not on the membership anyways? Do you know that we put up? Amanda and I recorded hours today, hours of question and answer for the members group. The members group, we put up several videos. We put up a lot of stuff there early. We put up new product in there at usually at a introductory price. We've done that several times also. It costs $1. It's $1. And at the $5 level, when you ask questions, you put in your last invoice number, your t-shirt size, and we pick like 5 to 6, 7 winners every time we do one of these videos off your questions. And we send you a free t-shirt, and we usually send in some extra shit with it. Anybody on here, what would you say the value of the free shit that we send you? What would you say the value is of that at the $5 membership? How much do you think? Like just the we sell our t-shirts for $25. Got an ankle kit early on the membership group. Evan, are you currently using it? What do you think of it? What do you think of it? Somebody got on the video of the ankle med kit or one of my posts and's like, totally bullshit. You copied all John Lovell's stuff. You could have collaborated with him. And John was in the shop like a fucking month before that. Like, John has a company that makes his shit. It's not me. I've tried subbing to channel. It gets screwed up on my phone. Yes, I'm cheap. I've got Mint Mobile. Get on a computer, buddy. Get on a computer. Will they go up? Yeah, they'll go up eventually. They'll go up eventually. And it's not that we try to manipulate it or anything. We literally, we got 3 people working on video stuff right now. 2 people doing video stuff. We have a dude that cuts video, amazing. We got another dude that's filming, does some video stuff. And then me and Amanda, I'm in YouTube all the time. So we're just fucking busy. Like all fucking day long, we have been behind cameras or in front of cameras. In addition to all of that, Amanda had to put the email and the text app together for tonight. Run it every day, far more comfortable than previous one. And it fits my box. I'm guessing it says body. I don't know why these words are getting cut off. Matt, what's up, buddy? Firewood carrier looks super nice. It is. It's robust. I'm sure you could find other things to use it for. The short handles were really a huge improvement, adding the extra short handles, the second set of handles in it. And Ryan Ray, that's awesome that you picked up another ounce of gold. Good for you, bud. I run the ankle med kit almost every day. Right on, man. Thank you. Thanks for the early members access, Thunderdome. Where do you buy your Mylar bags? So how many do you need? So if you're going to buy, we buy Mylar bags 1,000 pieces at a time. I'll show you what that looks like. We have a room full of Mylar bags, but this is 1,000 right here. This is 10 by 15 3mm flat pouches, 1,000 case. It says it's made in China. These are 8 by 10 3mm, 10 by 13 3mm, and we've got 5s and 7s and all kinds of stuff. So you can buy them from Websterant. I think you can get them from Uline. Amanda will correct me on that. And if you don't need that many, you can get them off Amazon. But the people on Amazon selling them, they're buying them in cases of 1,000. I also have a wholesale account direct from a manufacturer if we buy pallets of them. These are all Mylar here, I think. Oxygen absorbers. So we have lots of packaging stuff like that. It's just your application, right? Is it worth it for you to buy 1,000? You get them a lot cheaper per unit, but will you ever use them all? Or are you better off just buying, a couple here and there as you need them? And really, we should probably be retailing them. We should probably be selling them. We bring them in wholesale. We buy them in volume. We should probably break them down and sell you a kit, right? You want to do 10 1-gallon stand-up pouches. We'll sell you that with, 10 300cc O2 absorbers. We should probably prepackage those and then put them in packages and vacuum seal them so the O2 absorbers stay fresh and they stay clean and they stay very flat, and we can ship them out. We probably should be doing that. The Milwaukee chainsaw will cut faster than a Pro chain. I think that will accept a steel rapid super chain. So Matt, I'm curious about that because it's really skinny. The Milwaukee saw that I have has a really skinny chain on it. A normal chainsaw chain is not going to go up on this. It did cut well though. But it's the skinniest bar and chain that we have. Carbide chain all day. You probably have Pico chain. Happy to be here with you tonight, John. I'm recovering from having a mini stroke. Charlie Farce. I'm fucking sorry to hear that. Tell me about that. Tell us about that. What happened? How do they treat that? What happens next? Meatburger 77, what's up? Mylar comes from the line. Plastic comes from Websterant. There we go. What Milwaukee chainsaw will cut? That Milwaukee chainsaw will cut faster. Wallaby, in my opinion, is by far the best Mylar bag. Plus O2 Wallaby. I've not heard of Wallaby. Any advice on getting a food saver to seal them? How much money you want to pay? We talked about this on our private video today, actually. So, yes, you can get a Costco or Walmart Vac Master or Vac thing, you know, Vacuum Seal or what they have. The failure point of those is the bags. So if you're going to vacuum seal chicken breast, for instance, and put it in the freezer, you're going to be lucky to get 6 months out of it. You use a chamber vacuum sealer and vacuum it and put it in the freezer, you're going to get 3 years out of this shit before it freezer burns. Especially if you use thicker Mylar. It protects it. The other beauty that people look over with the chamber vacuum sealers, you can put jars in here, number one. Number two, you put your marinades and your seasoning in your bag with your meat and your brine or your solution, whatever. When you chamber vacuum seal it, it actually pulls all of that into the meat. So instead of it having to sit 24 hours overnight or whatever, it does it instantaneously. Am I correct on that, Josh? Is that about right? I'm in the shower with wet hands and no glasses. Autocorrect. Am I vaccinated? Who are you asking that of? On the side of the bar will be a couple of numbers. I hate autocorrect being so tired. You would think they know how to spell fuck by now. You would think they know what that means. I even turned all the child bullshit. (4803) 3001 S8 16-inch bar, 40 centimeters, 0.043 / 1.1 millimeter, 90-56. Does that tell you which of those numbers mean something to you? I mean, I'm sure they all mean something to you. Correct with the chamber vacuum sealer, right on. I'm just telling you what Josh told me. I just do what Josh tells me to do. I do not mean duck. If you think someone is having a stroke, make them stick their tongue out. If it bends one way or the other, it's a stroke. I didn't know that. All the numbers are good. Marinated steak inside a vacuum sealed bag is the best. Did somebody say they were going to buy a multi-cam black roll-up dump pouch? Looks like we actually have a couple. And arm drift, arm something affected, slurring words. Saws are like shovels, hammers, screwdrivers. Got to have the right one for the job, meaning if you only got one, you probably ain't got the right one. So I don't know. Well, I guess you didn't see it in the video. There'll be some after footage probably. I filmed some on the GoPro. We probably had 12 axes up there. And we had 6 or so splitting mauls. And the tree did come down all by axe. We didn't cut it at all with saw. But if we had a sharp axe, I'm sure it would have went very differently. Or a Grans 4 Brooks. What are those called? Grans 4 Brooks. You know, there's a huge difference between a $50 axe and a $250 axe, for sure. And I'm sure there's a difference in skill. I hit it several times, a couple of different times. And wood chips were flying out. But Ethan did, 95% of it at least. But I'm sure there's technique. I'm sure you could take a very skilled axe, lumberjack, I guess, with a shitty saw and outperform me with a really good, not saw, but axe. But, I'm sure with better equipment, this would go way easier. The size is a 43-inch pitch. I think it said 57 DL is driver link. Forgot that gauge. No aspirin for stroke. Thins the blood. Sharp act makes a world of difference. So what are the Georgia Roscoe? Cast iron wood stove would be the best and most sustainable. Sharp axe. I just joined, I think. Upright freezer is the best way to go. I've changed out all my chest freezers for upright freezers. I have a brand new freezer in the back. It's taller than I am. It's huge. 25 cubic feet, I think. It's an upright freezer. Recommendations on heater for living room. A Roscoe. Can you have wood heat, right? Do you own the house? Can you cut through the wall to put a chimney pipe? Kerosene works lovely. How long do we need heat for, right? Are we talking power outage? Are we talking just like we're watching TV occasionally? There's nothing more convenient than propane. Propane is also the most expensive fuel to burn. It's very convenient, though. It's also safe. Buddy heaters have an O2 cutoff on them. Kerosene heaters, less expensive, work great, put out a fucking ton of heat, but you might not want to deal with liquid, kerosene. Wood stove, a wood cast iron stove or potbelly stove, amazing. It can cook you out of the house. Could keep you warm for the rest of your life. Absolutely, like Amy said, sustainable. There's a big difference between $1,000 stove or oven and a $3,000 stove or oven. $1,000 stove will burn wood. It'll make you hot. It will boil water on top of it. But when you step into a more efficient, better manufactured, tighter stove, $3,000, $3,500, you'll burn literally a quarter of the wood. It won't smoke as much. You won't smell it as much. Some of them have catalytic converters. They rebuild, they reburn the smoke, and they put liquid vapor out. That's what comes up in the air. But you get what you pay for. And I mean, in your living room, are you ready to sacrifice that corner where you're going to stick that thing? And can you take your stove pipe directly up and through the roof with 0 bends? Or are you going to have to bend it, 90 degrees, go out the wall and 90 degrees straight up, and then the pipe has to stick up past the highest point of the house? There's different factors to it, right? Old saying, wood heat warms twice. I think it's more than twice, isn't it? Once when you cut it down, once when you chop it up, once when you split it, when you stack it, and then when you burn it. Huge argument for rocket mass heater. Rocket mass heater's awesome, but I'm not putting a fucking rocket mass heater in here. I don't want a bench. I don't want some homemade looking bullshit. Like, rocket mass heater, fucking awesome. You're never gonna beat it. But I don't want it fucking sitting here with a big concrete fucking mass in the middle of the floor. Change the bar to something. Yeah, it needs that, man. It really does. Those saws are designed to run perfectly on those thin chains. Nate Lemaster, what's up, man? I feel like you probably heat with wood, don't you? Amount of money you save with wood stove, especially cast iron, will save you so much money. Do you offer a... Do yourself a favor and look into masonry heaters. Way better than rocket mass or wood burners. Include a place to cook. Eber, throw out a name or a company or something that makes those. Fortunate to have a saw geek at work. I'm not the guy. I just know a guy. Right on. MS 250 or 260, very capable. Oh, we're talking, what are those, steels? MS? Timpcast LLC makes kits that are pretty amazing. I will definitely check that out. You guys making patches, decals of the pumpkin grenade? We are. We are. Marine Corps birthday is in motion also. Natural gas, backup wood, Big Buddy. Aren't the Big Buddy heaters nice? They're just so, I can never say enough good shit about the Buddy heaters. And if you're listening to this and you're not aware, if you ask me advice and I give you advice as though it's factual, it's because I've actually done it. I'm always very clear to tell you, this is what I have been told or have seen, but I have not done myself. I tell you that all the time. Buddy heaters, I'll bet we own a dozen of them right now. And more importantly than owning, we have a dozen of them that we have used for hundreds of hours. Got us through gray snowstorm in Texas, I bet. Quote I got for nice cast iron stove, fully installed, $5,000 to $6,000, depending on material cost. Yes, they are expensive. You want to see some, and are we talking stove or oven? You want to see a really fucking nice oven stove, modern day, same old companies. Go to Layman's non-electric catalog and look at some of the Amish stoves, the wood burning, or even gas. They have kerosene stoves too. I think there's still some charcoal ones, but the wood burning stoves with the water boxes and shit, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, 6 months to a year to get them. Beautiful stoves though. Check out Buck and Billy Ray's channel. I've seen it. That guy gives great chainsaw and axe content. So right after we did our video yesterday, a bunch of stuff started popping up on TikTok or Instagram. And there was a dude, and man, he broke everything in just one hit. He would split these woods in pieces. He would just take his axe, the tip of his axe blade, and tap it on the wood, and he would pick it up and put it in the pile. Super impressive. Looks like he's probably done it before. Burns about a quarter of the wood and one fire in the morning or later. No burning all day. Stable heat. No waking up cold. So it has a thermal mass to it, basically. Do you prefer the Big Buddies or without? So I don't even, it's not even about the fan. I like the Big Buddy because it has two catalytics on there, right? It's got a left side and a right side. You can run them both sides off 1 pound, or you can put two in there and double it, and you can run one side also instead of both sides. The Big Buddy heater, it heats, it's huge amount of heat. We were in a garage, zero insulation in California. The ice on the grass, you would crack the grass when you walked on it. The ice would crack. 30 degrees outside for months, months out of the year. And that Buddy heater would have that garage heated up so much we would have to crack the door of the garage open. Drywood splits easy. Absolutely it does, Nate. Absolutely it does. Buck and Billy Ray taught me how to fall trees. I literally started falling trees for money after getting canned from code. Got it. Told mom and my girl we are buying a Buddy heater for everyone when we move. Told them it's John's recommendation. They're good, man. You want a green one, like a camo green one? Go to Tractor Supply. You want a red one? Grab one off Amazon. Get it. Walmart has them. Ooh, a cat just fell. Something just fell. What the fuck was that? A fencing mask just fell. Where are you at, asshole? Yeah, what are you doing? I feel like you're too dumb to be put outside. K-Bonk, what's up? The Amish down there burn coal. I don't know the answer to that. I haven't had a conversation with them about it. I don't know. so torn. I was watching Pulling the Thread, then remembered, hey, check and see if the live is on. Empty, how much of Pulling the Thread have you watched? Would you recommend people listen to it? Call the cat Pigman. Oh shit, you were there for that, weren't you? You actually witnessed that with your own eyes. Add up how much you spend on electric or gas to fill the heater. I bet within 1 or 2 years you will pay off the price. Burns about a quarter of the wood. I did, unfortunately. Hey guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm not exactly sure what's happening tomorrow, but Friday is always a crazy busy day. I'm gonna jump off of here, and there's plenty of content out there from today and yesterday to watch if you want to watch some more stuff. If you're a member of our private group, the first hour of this 3-hour episode of Pulling the Thread is up. For question and answer for members only, Amanda and I did, I don't know, we probably went 2-3 hours today. There's content there that'll be up soon too. Just got done watching the firewood carrier video. That's a pretty epic video. You guys did a good job. So we have some good people. I mean, I know when I work with Austin, when Austin gets here, when he comes in, I'm like, what do you need from me? And it's just so that I can do what he needs me to do. And then when Brandle's here, it's kind of the same thing. I put forth motion in the right direction, or whatever the vision is. I'll have some idea. Hey, and the firewood carrier, I was talking with Brandle the night before. I'm like, we need to shoot this. I need it fast. So we really knew what we were going to do. I knew I wanted to chop a tree down. I knew I wanted to split some wood, and I wanted it to end with a fire, and we needed to put the firewood carrier in there. So I needed to cut some that morning. So I'm like, hey, bring one of the cameras and just video this. And he films very, very high speed, and then you can slow it down. So his sound design's well, I mean, we've worked together for years. So we just threw it up together really fast. There's another video you guys haven't seen. We popped some smoke grenades, walked through the smoke, and it's to show the Halloween shirt, one of which I'm currently wearing. And you'll probably see that tomorrow. But what we're doing is we're building content that will live on the product pages also. So there's not just good photos from different angles, but there's actually video that tells a story. It's entertaining. So there's a link to that. So guys, it's definitely little things I could hear. Shots of the tree was awesome, and the background noise, hearing the sawing machine. Yeah, it's good, man. Our people are good. Our people are good. We're good, but our people make us better. And man, you can have, like we were talking about that on the private video today too. Like, I could have the best person come in here in the world in whatever they're doing, and I literally might not be able to work with them because I just can't be around them. There's people that you work really well with, and there's people that you just I can't be close to. And I don't mean close like as in relationship close. I mean, I just physically can't fucking be near them. It's like they're poisonous. It's like they put off something that taints the air that you can't smell, but it's there. Have you heard that we have less than 25 days of diesel? I have heard that. They keep telling us that. Yes, I have heard that. Video quality was really good. Yeah. Great stuff, by the way. Product placement. All right, guys. All right. So ask yourself this, okay? We have 25 days of diesel left. Why would they fucking tell you and me that? Everything that is put out from the media especially the big media, mainstream media, MSN, mainstream media. It's to manipulate you. It's to make you feel some certain way, vote some certain way, spend your money some certain way. If they're truly, and I'm not saying there's not, I think everything's always worse than what they tell us. But ask yourself, why are they telling you? What response do they hope to gain from you by telling you there's 25 days of diesel left? Tainted air from people like that is true. I feel the same way. Yeah, it's a trip too, and you can tell like it's just the negativity. I have heard for my entire life. You know, if you live in negativity, you're going to get a lot more negativity. If you put forth positive energy, you're going to get more positivity, and the positivity brings greater rewards. Unless you're willing to sell your soul, that's a whole nother topic. But as a younger person, 15, 20, 25, right? When you're in these motivational seminars and these speeches and these preachers come to your school, or the power team, you know, these big bodybuilders that would rip phone books in half and snap bats in half and shit, right? They always had a very positive message, but as a younger person listening to them, it was just hocus pocus, right? It was just some crystal rubbing hippie bullshit. If the faster you can put that in your head and test it out and see if it's true, the much greater your life is going to be for you, and the much easier your life's going to be for you. What are you doing to protect yourself from running out of whatever they're telling you about? So here's the problem with diesel, guys. I know some people just heard this and they're like, I don't care, I don't drive diesel. Your trains run on diesel, and your semi-trucks run on diesel. And every single fucking thing in your store or Walmart gets there from a truck or a train. That means diesel. Now here's a bigger problem, a much bigger problem that most people aren't seeing. All your cows in California, all your agriculture, your livestock in California, if there was no diesel and those trucks stopped bringing all that feed into California, all those big lots, those pig lots and those cows and those CAFOs, confined area feed operations, most of them don't hold 72 hours of feed. Train tracks, there's always train tracks by them, because the trains come in and they use an auger and they unload those cars into these big silos, and then the silos disperse the feed to the individual farmer, or to, depending on how big of an operation they are, they might have their own silos. Those big grain mills and grain elevators. Without those trains running and those semi-trucks, those animals are dead in fucking 4 days. Farm equipment runs on diesel. Tesla charging station, that's right. I think that's the funniest shit. I think that's fucking hilarious shit. All these fucking Tesla units have diesel generators on them. Well, it runs on BTUs. Diesel is the most BTU. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Put forth positive energy, it always comes back. I don't talk to the negative guys and at work anymore, and now they keep their negativity away from me. Yeah, isn't your life simpler? Isn't the number one used car right now a Tesla? Used car sales. So it's used car sales. Do you know why that is, Scott? If you know that, there's probably a reason you know that. And if you're watching any of those videos, what you're seeing happen right now from all these auto company YouTube channels, all your used cars typically come from two ways. They come from trade-in or they come from auction. And at auction, there's no fucking used cars. Everything coming out of auction right now is all Teslas. Kind of weird. But you are starting to see defaults. You're seeing people just turn their shit in. You're seeing people default on their loans. Because for all through COVID and after COVID, they would take all this money and they would figure out your household at $80,000, even though neither one of you were currently employed. They weren't verifying income. They were assigning income to the household depending on where you resided, where your address was, and they were allotting you. They were basically writing you up as an 80,000 combined income, and they're giving you a car that you really couldn't afford. Same thing with the housing bubble that happened, right? It's the same thing. So a lot of these people are defaulting on these cars, and the used car market is actually dropping drastically. Now, there's cars to be had. They're just not cars you want to have. Be the guy people want to work with, as opposed to the reason people don't want to go to work. K-Bonk, what is that a ship? Are they coming in off barges? Is that what you're saying? Did I see or hear correctly that parts of the Mississippi River are so low that they can't actually bring barges into port and they're turning all the barges away? Owner financing. Camping the next few days, here to drop my like, hello, and thank you. Right on, right on. Yeah, they'll get cheaper. What about the Tesla station owners who shut off chargers after never being paid by Tesla? Isn't the number one used car? Well, it runs on BTUs, farm equipment. Better yet, ask the truck drivers. I think we've read all of these. Looking at prices of used Tundras in San Diego, almost every week prices are going down. Because people are out of money. People are out of money. I hope that that's not any of you. I hope you've designed and prepared and lived in a manner that you knew this was coming. We've always said it's coming, right? But the normal person is just simply out of money because they live paycheck to paycheck. There is no amount of money in the bank that can fix their vehicle if they have an accident or an emergency. They couldn't go buy another truck if their car literally caught on fire on the way home, right? That's most of the United States. That's most citizens, most people that you see when you go to Walmart, for instance. They don't have $200 in their bank account, much less in their pocket, right? They just don't have the money. It's just not there. I'm not as agile as you and me either, man. I feel fucking beat up today. Been prepping, but yeah, I've been prepping before Y2K. I'm hoping in 6 months I'll get one much cheaper. I hope so too, man. I hope so too. Note how all free electric charging stations have CC swipe. Oh, credit card swipe? Yeah, no shit, right? Water levels are severely down. Can't get into ports. Yeah, I keep hearing that. Remember, guys, your frequency is what you frequently see. So if you're around negative shit, your frequency is going to be negative. I didn't make that up. It came from Watson Fitness. But I like it. Your frequency is what you frequently see. If you wake up and you're like, fuck, I don't want to get up. I'm going to have a shitty day. I don't feel good, low energy. You just programmed yourself on that course, and that's the course you're going to take for the rest of the day. Medical patches hitting the website. I forgot we had them. The medical patches will hit the website tomorrow. We will put these on the website tomorrow. Let me put these over here on Amanda's third or fourth desk. Like me's going to become a BMX track. I think some of it's already a BMX track. You watch any of Heavy Sparks or Heavy D's videos? They're down there quite a bit. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a great night. Thanks for bullshitting with me.